Man, I am here for whatever you guys want to talk about.
Dude, one of the things I wanted to ask, what is the craziest thing like a person's told you at a show? Like, because, dude, I've had some shit.
You know what?
Some shit.
I'll tell you what. There was one recently, and it happened last night. But it was kind of a misunderstanding, so I got it figured out. But there was one thing. I had one guy come up and ask. He asked if I swung both ways, and I was like, I feel like I know what you're talking about, but I honestly don't even want to answer that. So what do you mean? And he said, well, me and my boyfriend are in an open relationship, and we're looking for a fun time tonight. And I said, well, you know what? Not quite for me, but you can tip me for whatever song you want to hear.
Yeah.
And so
Yeah.
that's all I told him. But
Dude, I had a similar thing happen to me. I was up in Prescott, and I was on the catwalk at Whiskey Row, or no, not Whiskey Row, Whiskey River. Shout out Whiskey River. I was at Whiskey River, and this girl and this guy came up, and this I thought they were like boyfriend, girlfriend. I thought they were together or whatever. And she all of a sudden was winging for him, just winging for him for me. And it was like this, almost very close like that, similar situation. Like she was wingmanning for him to get with me.
like an open relationship.
Yeah,
Oh,
it was
dude,
an
that's
interesting.
so
it was an
weird,
interesting
bro.
thing. What, like, have you had somebody come up to you and say, because, dude, one of my favorite things, this happened to me at the Stillery. I was playing, just doing the tunes that I usually play. I was doing an acoustic show. And, like, halfway through my second set, this lady comes up, and she starts asking for, like, the mainstream country. Which, like, no hate. No hate. She wanted Neon Moon. She wanted those songs. And then when I said I didn't know those, she goes, "Do you know any country music?" And I said, "Do you?" And that's one of my favorite things is just these random people coming up, thinking that they not necessarily know about everything, but it's just like it's funny that they can't comprehend that we're people that are trying to do our own thing.
Man, I'll tell you what. If somebody else requests Dust on the Bottle, I am stopping my gig. Okay?
You know what's sad too is that's a great song.
It is.
It's a great
That's
song.
the worst part.
I know.
It is such an amazing song.
I know.
I won't sing it. I won't sing your Neon Moon. And I'm sorry, Wagon Wheel is out of the picture.
Yeah,
okay?
dude. No.
I'm
is.
done.
No. Yeah, why would you want to play that?
I've heard that the past 3 days. People hate that song.
Because it's overplayed as fuck. It's on the radio every
won't
day
do
of
it,
every
bro.
second.
I won't do it. And you know what? They had their time. And they're great songs. If any other band wants to sing those songs, have at it.
Right.
I'm
No
sorry.
hate.
I'm not singing those songs. I won't do it.
Right. Well, mine has always been Neon Moon, always. Everybody's wanting Neon Moon. Oh, somebody's always wanting Tennessee Whiskey, which, dude.
That's $100.
It's or Freebird. I say $500 when somebody says Freebird. Nobody fucking puts it in there.
That's valid, bro. That is 100%.
You yell it at me, and I get mad at you. I'm like, fuck, I don't play that song. you
Man,
fucking asshole.
my first piece of merch, they were koozies.
Uh-huh.
And on one side, it said my name. The back side, it said Freebird. Because my
Yeah.
buddy loves to yell at it at every single gig.
Right.
John Bueller, hope you're listening.
No, dude, well, first of all, no hate to fucking Freebird. Freebird,
Absolutely not.
masterpiece. I mean, it's one of those things. Like, I would not. It's not like I wouldn't like to play Freebird. It's just we haven't worked on it yet, which we should. I don't see why we shouldn't.
You guys would wreck Freebird to the
Dude, I think
in a positive way. In a positive way. I mean that by, you know what I mean?
I know what you mean,
You know what I mean?
dude. Well, you know what I totally forgot to tell you is the other night when somebody at Tom Ryan's somebody requested Journey and you guys busted out Faithfully at random. I totally forgot to tell you that you guys murdered that because that's me and my lady's song. Like ever since we got together, that
Faithfully
was
is your song.
Yes, I was free. I was like fucking Faithfully. I was singing along. I was like, dude, you guys murdered it, bro. It was great.
Dude, I've been playing that one solo at most acoustic gigs since maybe 2021.
Yeah.
It's one of my favorite songs to play. I'll be honest. I don't quite hear your mic, though.
Yeah.
Is it coming through?
It is coming through. I'm just not talking that close into it. I feel like I need to be like this. Here, you know what? Can you do me a favor? So go up to the interface right there, and then turn the knob that's on the far left up just a tiny bit, and I'll tell you when to stop. Yeah. Yep. Stop there. That's better.
Oh, that's money.
Yeah, that's better.
That is money.
There we go.
You gotta capture my voice too.
Oh.
Is it going through? Hello.
Yeah, bro. I'll just
I hear
pass it with to you.
We hear it. Loud
Yeah,
and
we hear
clear.
it, dude. Fucking A.
There you go.
But yeah, dude, I wanted to tell you that while you were here. The fucking faith.
Thank you, bro.
Murdered.
Thank
Murdered.
you, man.
Yeah, it was. That was a fun night. I'm glad we were able to make it out there, dude.
I'm glad you came out on your birthday, bro. You could have done anything.
Dude, well, yeah, Jace told me, he was like, let's go watch Brandon. I'm like, yes, dude.
You could have done anything, bro. So, I mean, it was a fun night. I tried to. Recently, I've been keeping the drinking to a minimum, but when you showed up, I'm like, let's get Trey a shot right now, bro.
Yeah, no, that's me too. Like, I'm always smoking, but I never really drink that much. But
Yeah.
that night, I was like, I have to, and tonight I have to. It's one of those.
No, I feel you, bro. No, dude, it was a fun time, man. Yeah, I mean, it was cool to see you hop up on a microphone because it was loud in that room.
Yeah, it was.
And we brought you up, dude, and Simple Man was just the anthem of the ninth. Like, when we got done, people were like, who is that guy? I'm like, dude, that's Trey Friddle.
Yeah, dude, did you see that old, it was like an older lady came up and was like grabbing me.
Shook your hand right at the end,
Thank
bro.
you.
She's like, yeah, thank you. And then you're like,
You're welcome.
I'll shake your hand.
It's just my goober. You're welcome.
No, it was great, bro.
Is that lady that fell? Is that lady that
Yeah. Did you see that lady fall?
Did she fall?
I don't think it was her, but there was a girl that was dancing to one of your guys' songs and she fucking fell. And I know you saw it. Because you were like,
I did. Yes. There was one I didn't know that was her. Was that her that came up?
I don't know if it was her.
I was on the music high, bro.
Yeah.
It hit me like crazy.
Dude, have you
I don't
had
know.
many falls at like people falling?
Not at my gigs, but I'll tell you what, I have fallen in the crowd before.
You fall into the crowd? Or you were
While
in the crowd?
I was in the crowd.
Oh,
Actually, I didn't
have.
even fall. I dropped a dance partner in the crowd.
Oh, shit.
So I looked down when I saw that, and I went, I'm sorry, bro. No. And I'm really glad there's not any
Dude.
photos of it, man.
We were playing a full band show at Roadrunner once, and we were on like the stage, not like, I was on the patio today, but there's that littler stage that's like right straight from the patio. And so we were playing that on a Saturday night, and there was these people, everybody's dancing right there. And dude, one time we were in the middle of You Could Have the Crown, and we were fucking going into it. We were jamming out, and these people were spinning, and You Could Have a Crown's a fast country song. So they're spinning really fast, and this lady falls, and over us playing, like I got acoustic drums right here. I could hear her head hit the concrete, and she was out. She was out. Out. And so we finished the song. Luckily, we were like close to the end of the song, and we were just like, what the fuck did we do? And so we just kind of waited until like the paramedics showed up, or like whoever carried her out. I think it was the paramedic. They got her on like a gurney, and then we just like kept the show on the road. But it was wild.
You knocked the lady out.
We knocked a lady out.
every time he plays a roadrunner, he sells that shit out.
Yeah, dude. Like I've
Pretty
been saying
close.
at Tom Ryan's, I was asking people, I'm like, you guys ever heard of Trey Friddle? Every time someone said no, I'm like,
Dude,
do you even know what Roadrunner is?
Right. Well, you know what's funny? What I noticed, because like Tom Ryan's being on Chandler, the East and the West Side are like two different beasts.
100%.
Two different. And,
100%.
and I've always been a West Side boy, and so and I've always lived on the West Side. I don't know if that has anything to do with the fact that I book more shows out here. Maybe not. But every time I'm out in the East Side, there's people that like haven't heard of me or haven't been out to the places, because I don't book as much out there. I only do like Whiskey Row, a couple places. So, but we'll get there.
You got to get out there, bro. You got to find that
We'll
spot
get
out
there,
there
man.
because in the East Valley, to an extent, like there are some places where the crowd's going to be dead no matter what day you play.
Right.
There are other days where no matter what you say, if you say one word behind a microphone, they're going to be all about it.
Yeah.
And so
Well, that's kind of everywhere, though, too.
yeah,
in a way.
it is. It's hit or miss. But the East Valley is really the only place I could sit there and say, I'm like, I know how the crowd is going to react no matter what I say.
Right.
Yeah. So, but if we get you out at, Tom Ryan's would be a great spot for you guys, especially on Thursdays. We don't have weekend gigs, only Thursdays there.
Oh, yeah?
Because the weekends are definitely a lot more reserved for the classic country, but
Gotcha.
yeah.
Well, dude, I'm down. When we were over there the other night, I was like, this place is right up my alley. I was happy we went there for my 21st just because it's like, it's a kind of a dive bar, or not kind of, it's a dive bar.
It's a dive bar.
And it's that's the bars that I like. I don't
Country dive
like
bar, yeah.
no hate to like the bar like chains and stuff that we play at. They're great places. They have the sound nailed completely. They got sound. I mean, they're great. But there's something about a dive bar that just makes you feel fucking at home. Like, yeah, I mean, even Tailgaters, that place right here. I mean, it's it's a sports kind of dive bar, but it's it just has that kind of vibe. Like everybody's there, everybody's in the moment, that kind of thing.
You know what? I tell a lot of people, the more you drink, the better we'll sound.
Mm-hmm.
All right?
I've done
that.
I've said that, yeah.
It's the truth.
It really is.
It's the truth. We make our living and our tips off of drunk people.
We do. We do.
One of my favorite things to do is just people watch at all these different places. And
Oh, God.
obviously, I haven't played at like Tailgaters or anything.
Right.
But it's, there's Stillery, there's Whiskey Row, Matt's Saloon.
Yeah.
Sending down that bucket,
Yeah.
It's
It's
interesting, but it's a fun time, regardless of where you are in the building.
Right.
It's a fun time.
Yeah.
And that change in scenery is everything. But also, I'm sure you can agree, playing those out of town gigs, you don't know what to expect.
Oh, yeah. No, dude. Not at all. Not at all.
Tavern is a whole different world.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's another thing. We got to get you in the Whiskey River Tavern because they'll eat you guys up.
I would love to check. I literally haven't even been there. I would love to check it out.
You got to check it out, bro. Maybe one of these days just come to our shows because our shows are lit up there.
We'll come up.
Shout out Whiskey River again, bro. We love you. They're like our home venue. I mean,
Really?
I love Roadrunner is another home venue to us, but Whiskey River, when we go up there, we like there's standing room only pretty much. Everybody's out. A lot of people come out to see us. Every time I'm in Prescott, there's always somebody on the street that's like, Trey Friddle. And then over here,
Really?
it's like nothing.
Man, dude.
Dude, Prescott's, I mean, I've always said I wanted to live there. Like, that's my dream, like, house. I want to have a nice fucking property in Prescott because it's close. It's not like it's far away from Phoenix. It's only like an hour and a half. It's super close.
Give or take.
Yeah. Depending on traffic.
You don't want snow, drive 30 minutes outside the town.
For real, dude. For
you
real.
want snow, drive
And you know
outside
what?
your house.
Totally off topic, but that's why I love the state we're from, is because I've been on the road fucking, I mean, not playing gigs as much, but I went through all of the South. I've been through all the South. I've been to North Carolina for a show. I've been to Texas for a show. And Texas is very versatile in, in landscape and geography, but Arizona has some of the most, different ecosystems. And it's great. I don't know if that makes any sense.
No, it makes sense.
Right.
It's like, yes, but no, but yes.
But yes. Well, I mean, we got the Ponderosa Pines. We got the desert. We got the high forest, the white forest with the, like Greer and shit. Then we got southern Arizona, which is like a safari. Like the last living panthers live in Arizona? Did you know that?
The animal?
Pull it up, Jamie. Fucking
Man, I had this one dude in my neighborhood, man.
Look up.
His dad made him a wooden shirt.
What cats live in Arizona only, like big cats? It's like the last living. No, not bobcat. Jaguars. The last living jaguars
Live here?
live here. They live in southern Arizona because it's such a like a safari. It's so close to like a safari, like an African landscape.
Are you serious?
Yes, dude. It's crazy.
Like,
It's fucking. I'm telling you, Arizona's bad fucking ass, dude.
I'm trying to figure out, like, how'd you find that out?
I don't know, man. I'm
Were you
just
curious
I'm
one
just
night.
I'm a learned motherfucker.
Man, I swear.
You got more mountains than Iceland.
That doesn't surprise
We have
me.
more mountains than Iceland.
That doesn't surprise me, honestly. I mean, everywhere, every direction you look, there's a mountain in Arizona, dude.
Well, I'm just like,
Look it up.
I'm just like,
I'm sure Arizona's bigger than
never
Iceland.
thought about that.
Iceland is beautiful, but
Have you been?
no. But I've seen videos and shit.
Yeah.
I have a hometown friend in Mena, Arkansas. Beth, if you're hearing me, forgive me. I can't remember if you're still there. I'm pretty sure you might be, but she had a really big modeling gig and did like this whole Game of Thrones photo shoot in Iceland.
No shit.
And what I saw, like, their beaches are like, they look like black tar.
Oh yeah, dude, the black sand. Yeah.
The black sand. I've never seen anything like
They're
that.
sick, dude. Yeah. I've always wanted to see them in person, but I've seen pictures. They look bad fucking ass.
They're really cool. dude.
it's sick.
Could you imagine recording a video on that?
Psh,
That'd be gnarly.
Let's get that video recorded, man.
Let's do it, man. Let's do it.
I gotta get a
Passport? Do
yeah,
you have a
passport. One of those.
Have you ever been
bro.
out of the country?
I've been out of the country one time,
Where'd you go?
Mexico,
Yeah. Yeah.
and
Me
it
too.
was like I barely even remember it. I was really young, but yeah, one of them things called a passport. One of those. I'm over here. I'm like, America. I'll stay here. You know.
Dude, I'm into it. I'm into it. I love going to Rocky Point every now and again, but oh yeah, good question.
Wow, actually. Yeah, I mean, I learned how to play guitar out here. I had moved schools my 8th grade year. And for other states, it might be called something different, junior high, whatever it is. But we have pretty separated grades out here. My 8th grade year, I moved to a new school, and dude, believe it or not, I was a dancer.
Like a breakdance?
Like
I
you
was
were in
like-
dance class?
Like, no, dude. No, my jeans are not tight enough for that. Dude, I tell you what, I did like dubstep dancing, like when it was a big deal.
Oh
at
wait,
the time.
okay. So did you like the? Are you talking about like the animatron, like like when dudes like fucking
You know,
act like
when-
robots,
when,
but
it looks
not
like
but
their
it's
head,
good.
when it looks like their head is separated from their body.
Yeah.
That's what I would do.
Oh,
But it would be like it'd be like punchy to a what do they call it? EDM beat now. Like it's EDM now.
Yeah.
Before
Yeah.
it was dubstep, they call it EDM now.
Right.
Whatever it is.
house
Forgive me if I'm wrong. Yeah, house music. But I was doing that for a long time, and my father, he got a scholarship for playing piano
No shit.
way back in the day.
That's badass.
Full ride scholarship. Obviously, I'm not really involved with him, and he decided to choose a life aside from what I have going on, my whole family, everything like that. And that's a long story. That's a story for another time.
Right.
But I write about those kinds of things. But I inherited the love for music from him for sure, and I can't deny that.
Yeah.
I can't. And I was a dancer for a while because I couldn't help myself but like move to music.
Yeah.
And
Hey,
so-
dude, I feel it though. When I was a kid, I was always like, you'd ask my mom, bro. I'd be like, look at this move. I was in it, bro. I was into it. I was into
Yeah,
everything
dude.
music, so I get it, man. Do you play piano? Any piano?
I know some, like maybe 2 songs on keys. I can figure it out. I know where the notes are, but again, you know, I have a hard time learning it
Yeah.
because of that past.
Oh, I got you.
You know what I mean? So it
I
makes,
get that.
sometimes it makes me feel weird. But, yeah, dude, I always had a love for music. And when I was in 8th grade, I met this guy, Alec, who was a total loner, complete loner. And I was a new guy at a school. And I'm a naturally curious guy.
Yeah.
So I asked him, I'm like, what's your name? He was like, Alec, bro. I'm like, sweet. I'm new. He's like, cool, you want to be friends? I'm like, let's go, bro. We have the same shaggy hair. Let's, you know.
Yeah, dude. That's how it's done.
Let's rule the world.
That's
and
how
there was no music established at all. And then about a week after I met him, found out that he played guitar and he wrote songs and he sang. And he was like, I'm trying to start a band. And so met a couple other friends. He's like, you be the pen tapper. We're going to be, yeah, dude.
Yeah,
you guys
dude.
remember pen tapping?
Oh, yeah,
when that
bro.
was a big deal?
Yeah, I know
Yes.
exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, dude. He was like, let's start like an acoustic band with an alternative like sound or whatever. And I'm like, dude, I'll do whatever.
Yeah.
Let's do it, bro. I love music. Like anything I can do to be involved. And sure enough, we had this kid who picked up the guitar. We all pitched in to buy a $50 Squier Stratocaster. Started our first band. Didn't work out. And he's like, Brandon, you ever tried to play guitar? I'm like, I don't know. Teach me something. And 2 weeks later, we released our first cover on YouTube.
No shit. Nice.
I'm forgetting the song. It was
Still on YouTube?
No. Alec took it off a while ago. If anyone can find out, you won't find the video. But if you can tell me the song or you guys the song, it was like the lions roar, the young men soar, the flames all scorch, the circus floor. It was like, I don't know, some alternative song, but
I think I might know what you're talking about.
you might know what I'm talking about, right?
I can't name it, but
Yeah.
I think I know what you're talking about.
But after that, he instilled a lot of kind of like the idea of passion behind music and understanding what it's like to be an artist instead of just a performer.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I think both of them are very different.
Yeah.
So 8th grade, learned it. 2019, I had my first gig, if that answers the question.
Gotcha.
So,
Yeah. Dude, I mean, yeah, similar to me, man. I moved to Foothills, which is the elementary school I went to, and I met Bub. Shout out Bub. I met Bub, and me and him were the only ones that had band T-shirts on. So we immediately were like, "Yo, dude, nice fucking nice shirt, dude."
that's how it starts.
And it's funny because like me and him talk about it now, and we both admit that we like thought each other were posers at first. We were like, "Name fucking 5 songs, you fucking weirdo," you know, like, that kind of shit. But we met, and then you know, like around 7th, 8th grade, me and him like started realizing we wanted to play music. I played drums, and he played guitar, so he came over, and then we jammed it out. And then sophomore year, we were like, let's start a band. Started a heavy metal band, and then we've just been playing. I mean, now he's in the band now, so I mean, we've just been playing music ever since. But it's kind of like, I mean,
That's so awesome.
I think like the bands, you know, like when you find a good group of friends in high school or whatever, and that share your love of music. The love of music will just instill with you even harder because you got other people to share it with. Like, my whole high school experience was me and my buddies driving around in my truck, listening to music, just like, yo, listen to the fucking, this guitar part is amazing. Just like, you know, just mental orgasms over fucking Dio and Snot and Slipknot and shit. Shout out Snot.
Shout out Snot, bro. Been dealing with you for the past 5 years every winter. It's a joke. Please laugh at it.
Dude, so I had another question. Have you ever thought about doing like walkouts or like beginnings of your shows, like having like a something play before y'all like come into it? Because me
100%.
and my band have started to do it.
100%. There is one song. Yeah, I'm totally ready for this question. Oh my gosh. You know what? I'll be honest. Recently, I would have to say, I know Jace has heard the song. Have you ever heard the song "Hard Fought Hallelujah" by Brandon Lake?
Yeah. I think Jay showed it to me once. Yeah.
I'll tell you what. My drummer and my guitarist, they're not necessarily like really big into that kind of stuff. For me, it's personally, I'm trying to stay as faithful as possible, especially in this music scene. It's hard for sure.
Yeah.
But it's some. I think what makes an artist is staying as true to yourself as you can possibly be.
For sure.
Writing about it and. Mom, if you're hearing me, forgive me, not taking any shit.
Yeah.
You can't.
You can't.
Because the moment you decide to let it in.
Were we not recording on the camera? Okay, because we got audio. I mean, a podcast can be just audio as well, but we did set all this
whoever's listening is going to they'll hear this little.
Yeah. Fuck yeah. Yeah.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Yeah, dude.
I don't know the login, so we're going to have to figure that part out.
I know that feeling, bro. My shit changes all the time.
We're making a new one for Twisted Trails right now, so.
Oh, yeah? Yeah. I guess I gotta make a new one for Trey Friddle and the Bad Hands. Because mine's just Trey Friddle now. Or maybe I could just add on. I don't know.
Yeah. So the hard part is I found out that I have one song out. Only one.
Yeah.
But I've written so many and we've recorded so many as a band. But I did not know that if you redo something, you have to get the old one taken off. Or you get copyright, all that kind of stuff.
No way.
Dude, it's so weird. Even though if you look up the Twisted Trails version, I'm the one who wrote it and sang it. But if I released it as myself, it could get removed under copyright.
That's funny.
I'm like, why?
Yeah.
I would love for people to be able to hear the first version and then the new one.
Yeah, no, for real.
I'm already forgetting that first question.
Walkout.
Yeah, the walkout song. Honestly, Hard Fought Hallelujah. I'm not going to lie. This last year has been just a roller coaster of a lot of things. And I think just trying to navigate it all.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think that's the best approach to it. And that was my approach to it. It's in a different way, but it's staying true to the shit that you love, the shit that you really care about. And no matter what that is, if you want to show it, you show it, man. That's what being genuine is all about,
Yeah.
And being, and like you said, being a musician that really cares about what we're doing and stuff like that, the genuineness, is the most important part.
Yeah.
Is the most important. Because there's a lot of people, I'm not going to name names, but there's people out there, maybe in our local scene, definitely in the mainstream scene, but that just aren't, you could tell they're not genuine to who they really are.
They're doing what people tell them to do.
Exactly. And you know what? No shame, because I'm sure they're banking fucking bank.
I don't care about no money, dude.
But that's, exactly.
You don't care about no money.
I don't, no. Well, you can't come into this business with the, your goal, I want to get famous. You come into this being, I really care about this music, and I want to show it to other people because I think other people will care about what I care about. And no matter where that takes you, I mean, I always talked about this, even if I'm just like a Arizona name, I'm cool with that as long as I got my whatever I wanted to say out there into the world.
Yeah. Dude. Yeah. 100%.
Right.
It's hard, bro. It's I was talking to an older gentleman actually at Walmart, and he was looking at vinyls. And he said they don't even have record stores anymore. And I looked at him and I was like, yeah, man, I know.
Yeah.
Like, dang. And He went and talked about it. He said, this is how bands got discovered.
For real.
People would release their records. We would go to the record store, find a brand new one, and go home and listen to it.
Yeah, I mean,
aside from radio.
When I was a kid, my brother and I had a record player, and we'd go to there wasn't many when I was a kid. I mean, I'm still young, but we'd go to Zia. We'd go to the few record stores.
Zia was the place, bro.
Right, and you know what? I go there every now and again because I got a record player, but I will say Zia's so overpriced now. God damn it.
I haven't been there. So actually,
it's like $40 a record.
Yeah. Last time I was at Zia, I met Escape the Fate.
No shit.
Shout out Craig Mabbitt and Robert. They both called my mom. It was a Tuesday night, and they had a show that night. Called my mom, got me into the show. And
they called your mom?
They called my mom. I have a video of it on my YouTube under my name.
How did they know about it? How did they know about you?
They asked if we were going on the show that night.
That's
me and my buddy Sean. Shout out Sean.
Oh,
Corey.
at Zia, yeah, you met him at Zia, and then after that they called your mom.
So actually, at Zia during the signing, they asked if we were going on the show, and we're like,
we don't have tickets.
No,
man.
we have school tomorrow.
Oh,
and that's what I said. And they were like, well, who's in charge of that? And I was like, my parents? Like, what? No one else. And they're like, well, pull him up, get him on the phone.
Right.
And I was like, are you serious right now? Get him on the phone? And I remember telling Robert, the drummer, I was like, don't cuss.
Please don't cuss.
I was like, don't cuss to my mom, bro. Because my mom's a saint.
She won't let me go.
My mom's an absolute saint.
Yeah,
I love her to death. My parents have been a big influence on me. But, no, it was hilarious, dude. They called my mom. They're like, look, we got him. Everything's fine. We got him. All you need to do is get him a ride.
Yeah, dude.
And so my buddy Sean and I ended up going to that show Tuesday night. We showed up to school Wednesday. Dead tired.
Yeah, dude.
And worth every minute.
Yeah.
Worth every minute.
Dude, we went to Korn. That just reminds me a little bit. When we went and saw Korn for the first time, when I saw Korn for the first time, it was Stained and Korn in the same show.
That was a show.
Yeah, it was a great show, man. And we just came to the we stayed up till 3 a.m. fucking, doing our thing. And we went to school the next day, and I couldn't move my neck. I was just like...
He had to turn
your
whole body, bro.
We were just headbanging all night, bro. It's just one of those, just remind me of it.
You gotta love it, dude.
But, no, back to walkouts real quick.
Yeah.
We added one, and it's... one of my biggest... I love music, all that, but... Another, I would say passion of mine, but it's not like I'm, actively trying to pursue it, is film and movies, really good movies.
Really?
I love movies, and I love, good writing and good direction and shit like that. And I'm a huge, maybe it's stereotypical for an early dude in his early 20s to say, I'm a huge Quentin Tarantino fan.
Dude.
And so...
Yes.
And so we started walking out, and I'll play it real quick. And it's not necessarily a walkout, but we stand on stage. If we could get the lights down, we'll get the lights down. And we got this that we walk out to. Let me pull it up. I got to get it to the right thing. But we've done it a couple times. We did it the first time at New Year's, and it worked out pretty well.
Shout out Pulp Fiction, by the way.
You've been doing this.
Yes. Oh, there's this passage I got memorized. Sort of fits this occasion. Ezekiel 25:17. The path of the righteous man is beset on all sides by the iniquities of the selfish and the tyranny of evil men. Blessed is he who in the name of charity and goodwill shepherds the weak through the valley of darkness. For he is truly his brother's keeper and the finder of lost children. And I will strike down upon thee with great vengeance and furious anger those who attempt to poison and destroy my brothers. And you will know my name is the Lord when I lay my vengeance upon thee.
And when all those come in, we fucking.
You know what's funny is like I hear that verse, and recently I had to. I'm not kidding. Through a lot of stuff that I went through, that verse came up because I had to understand what being fierce in faith meant to me.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it's so funny that is the walkout for you guys.
Right. Yeah,
man.
it's great.
That's so amazing. Oh my gosh, I love that.
I always loved at the end of the movie when he says it again, and then he goes, "No, I always thought that was just some cold shit to say to a motherfucker before I pop a cap in his ass." But then I really started to think about it. It's just fucking hilarious. It's so good, dude.
Man, but you know what? The coldest line I've ever heard in any movie.
What's that?
Stems straight from the Bible. Tombstone.
Oh yeah, dude.
You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. On the white horse.
On the white horse,
dude.
brother.
Yeah, man.
And you tell him hell's coming with
Yeah,
me.
dude. Shout out
Man.
Tombstone, man. Tombstone, Arizona.
Yeah.
Arizona.
Tombstone,
Stay fucking
Arizona,
away.
whenever you get the chance.
Got to.
Cheers, bro. Man, this is a fun time. I'm loving
dude.
this,
Yeah,
dude.
man.
I'm loving this.
You know what's funny is we've been talking, but we haven't really even said who you were.
Yeah, I mean, we're all over the... Those are the best conversations.
Exactly.
Forget yourself, man. Just
Well-
talk.
Well, we know we got Brandon Head. What's up, Brandon?
What's up, dude?
Man, we're having a great conversation. We got Jace here. He's running the cami. Sitting here. What's up?
What up, dog?
We got to get another mic for him.
We do.
Yeah.
Well, hey, actually, that would be really cool. That would be cool to have 3 mics.
Yeah.
It would be really cool
Oh, yeah.
to have 3 mics.
Yeah. Tell that. Yeah.
See, it's funny. Right now, actually, Trey thinks I'm talking about something else. But right now, I'm going to look at the camera, and I'm going to talk to the podcast right quick. Trey, dude, love what you're doing with the music scene. Love what you're writing. And truly inspirational.
You too.
And I'm actually hopping on this podcast. It's
For the
your
first
first
time?
episode,
Yeah,
right?
it's the first episode,
First
man.
episode.
Yeah, we tried to do one before, but we had no idea. We were just jumping in cold, and we're just like, "Hello,
Yeah, man.
and we're like, it's like an episode of Bob Ross. We're like talking to the camera and shit. It didn't work out.
But you know what the coolest part is? I was more so honored that you guys asked me to be on the first episode and also your first guest.
Yeah, dude.
That was insane for me.
Yeah,
You
bro.
know, I'm-
You're always
I'm-
welcome.
For the most part, I'm kind of under the radar and a lot of this stuff, but like people like hear my name, but I'm still under the radar, and I really like it. I genuinely enjoy that because shout out Cruz Brothers. I want to shout out the Cruz Brothers real quick.
Yeah, man.
Those boys,
Yeah, dude.
they are blowing up, man, and
They
they're
are.
still sticking around in the local scene. They're still booking those shows.
I heard they were
and-
moving to Tennessee. Did I get wrong information?
Are they moving?
This was the last time I saw him in person, which is when I opened for him at Whiskey Row, and they were like, they said I heard something about them moving to Nashville, but then like a lot of their songs are very Western, and
They're
so
very Western.
yeah, their newest. What's that newest one they got?
White
going?
on the ground, bro. I know.
Bro.
Saddle up, son, we're riding it down.
It's great.
That's the one,
Yeah,
bro.
shout out Cruz Brothers. That's a great fucking song.
Those boys are they're genuine too.
They are, dude. They were super nice when I met them, and we like we were actually, it was their album release party.
Yeah, their EP.
At
yeah.
Whiskey Row, and it was just me. I opened for them. I did like a little acoustic set, and then we stuck around and watched a few songs and fucking
You guys killed
murdering
it, by
it.
the way, dude. Absolutely killed that
Thanks, bro.
opening.
Thanks, bro.
It was awesome.
Yeah, man, that was a good night.
Absolutely awesome.
It was a great night.
We gotta get Brandon. The big sting.
Yeah, dude.
The Big Sting.
Yeah, so it's a country music festival out in Watson Lake in Prescott.
Let's do it, bro.
Yeah, dude, I've been playing it these last couple years, and you know, I've only had like afternoon slots and shit, but like I've had nothing but great, you know, like followers. A lot of people like follow me because of playing there and shit. So yeah, I'll fucking put in a good word.
Dude, man, I'll be honest. I talked to your dad today, and I'm just like, man, let's just get a show together lined up. Man.
Yeah, dude. I'm so down.
both bands and just rock out for a whole night.
I'm so down.
And like it's regardless of who plays first.
Right.
I don't care.
I don't give a
man.
fuck.
It's gonna be a great
Yeah.
show regardless.
Or what would be cool is if we could just set up a stage where like we play a set, you play a set, we play a set, you play a set.
Oh man.
Something like that. So if it's like a 4-hour gig, we're both playing 2 hours.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be gnarly?
What if we
As long
did-
as like our drummers don't mind playing on the same kit.
Yeah.
And then obviously we just put tavern. I love the tavern. Don't get me. That would be the place I want to do it, but the stage I don't think is big enough to
I
fit
can
all
see
of
that.
our
I
boards.
can see that. Yeah. I could 100% see that. I think Whiskey Row would be a great place to start.
Yeah.
Um.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Gilbert?
Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
Whiskey Row Gilbert. Just get some bands up there, dude.
Yeah.
Get them out, get them going, and it doesn't like. For me, I'll play a show that's not ticketed. I will.
Yeah.
I'm striving for a ticketed show so bad.
Oh, dude.
I want that.
Hey, man, I'm in the same fucking boat.
And,
I've only had like a couple ticketed shows.
I have had 2,
Yeah, exactly. Like I've only had 2 or 3 maybe.
and they were solo. I did the America Fest National Anthem 2 years in a row.
Oh, yeah.
That was.
By the
that
way,
was a
you
big
nailed
one.
that.
Dude.
I saw the videos of those. I know the second one you were like, bro, I was sick. But I saw the video and I was like, dude, you sounded great.
I hated the second one. I don't know what had happened, but I got super sick a month before that. My voice was completely gone. It was,
Right.
dude, it was weird, man.
I will say, here's something I will say to you. It takes some balls to sing the national anthem because, dude, I haven't done it yet, but I don't want to do it. And it's not like I don't love the song. Everybody, I mean, I'm a huge patriot. I'm just petrified of fucking it up.
You mess it up, it'll
You
stick
mess
with
it up,
you.
it will stick with you for the rest of your life. It's the worst song you can fuck up. It's the worst song you can fuck up. It really is. There's nothing worse.
It's 100% true.
Dude,
100%.
It's like the Stillery on Friday nights. Like I've only been asked once, and I was like, "Yeah, I don't play it. I don't know how to play it." And he's like, "That's fine. It's fine." I'm like, "Thank God."
Yeah, so it was America Fest again.
I gotta pee real quick.
We'll have Trey back soon. Recently. So, 2023 Turning Points. I could be wrong. I'm forgetting the term. I believe marketing chief saw me at Horse and Hide
Marketing chief of what?
of Turning Point USA
Oh, okay.
specifically. And so she's like, "Would you be down to sing the national anthem at one of our events?" And I was thinking, I'm like, "Oh yeah, no, I mean, yeah, sure."
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, alcohol was talking. If I had nothing in my system, I'd be
probably
like,
would've
"Oh,
said no."
that's scary. I don't know. I've never done it before." But she was telling me a little bit about it. She goes, "Yeah, it'd be just you and a guitar," and I'm like, "Oh." I could figure out something there. I could figure out like an arrangement.
Yeah.
And I was like, "Yeah, let's do it." And then she goes, "Okay, yeah. So have you ever heard of Turning Point USA?" And I went, "Crap. Oh my God. Okay, this is going to be intense."
You did some research?
Well, I already knew who Turning Point was because of Candace Owens more than anything, and Charlie Kirk. And I love the fact that he stands for the idea of when conversations stop, that's when people get violent.
Oh, 100%.
That's like what he stands for. And I believe that. I think history will repeat itself if we do not acknowledge and talk about it. When all the statues got torn down, my first thought is, in 15 years, we don't have a reason to remember what had happened before.
Yeah.
That was a big deal for a lot of people. A lot of people got mad. A lot of people supported the statues being torn down. And again, I'm not making a political statement. I just think if you erase history, that's a problem.
Yeah.
Regardless of where you stand. And so Candace Owens has been a big part of a lot of my views because she is on the inside of, conversations about discrimination and all that kind of stuff. But I found out that it was Turning Point, and I was like, okay, sure. And she told me, okay, yeah, cool, all right. It'll be about 10,000 people. And I heard that, and I'm like, why did I agree to this? If I mess this up, that's my career ender right there.
Was it worth it, though?
First year, 100%.
Yeah.
The first time I did it, I was very satisfied with what I had delivered. Second year, this past December, whatever I got a hold of, a lot of people got it.
I got it. It was bad.
You got it too?
Oh, yeah.
Man, it wrecked me, and sure enough, it damaged my voice for about a month. And I'm back now.
Yeah.
No proper vocal care to get back. It literally had to pass.
Yeah, no, that was me too, bro. Like, I was in the middle of it, and I was like, fuck, well, I got a Stillery show on a Monday that I'm going to have to do, and I had like 3 days leading up to it. I was like, I should kick it by then. I didn't. I went to the show, and it was just hell for 3 hours.
Yes.
Hell 3 hours, and I was like, dude, I'm so glad I don't have anything booked for a week or so, because I just need to beat this shit. And it finally left. I was finally able to sing again. But it was like, you can't sing. And that's what sucks. When you're like, there's some sicknesses that you could sing on, and maybe you just sound slightly nasally. But then there's some times where you just, like, you try to let out a note, and it's like,
man, that week off did wonders.
Oh, dude,
Tell me I'm wrong.
no, bro.
Exactly.
One day I ate a 40 milligram edible and watched Lost Boys and just felt the love of the earth.
Felt the love of the earth, man.
Yes, sir.
I'm loving that, dude.
Have you guys heard of about the crash that just happened, the Black Hawk and the...
Dude, there have been,
What
I'm
was that?
sorry,
You didn't hear about that?
in 2025, there have been 5 plane crashes.
I know, it's kind of weird. Within a month and a half.
Pennsylvania, that random plane that just went down and crashed, the Black Hawk. You haven't heard about that? No. Dude.
That's like impossible. How's that happen? It's a Black Hawk in a big-ass commercial.
It was a commercial airline plane. What was it, in Washington?
Yeah, but it was like the people that were on it were like famous ice skaters.
Yeah, they were the youth World Series ice skaters. They're
Yeah,
kids, bro.
dude, yeah.
And the plane was coming into land. There's a Black Hawk helicopter flying over a lake, right in line with the plane, and they collided in the air.
I don't think there were
I'm
any
sorry, bro.
survivors.
There wasn't. But I'm sorry. No, this was not an accident.
There's no way.
There is something going on. Military Black Hawk helicopter. When was the last time one was shot down? Long time ago, bro.
Right.
So I recently signed up for the National Guard, and
What?
yeah, I didn't tell you yet.
Yo, wait, what?
Isn't that? Oh, okay, hold on. I told that to my friend Bub, and Bub just texted me. He's like, "Why do dudes just wake up one day and be like, I'm in the military?" Like, it just happens.
But I get it, though.
I get it. No, I get it.
I get it.
I get it. I get it.
So at first it was the Coast Guard, and then switched to the National Guard because I met a great recruiter, and I happened to get offered to be in a Black Hawk crew, which is kind of funny to this story because it's like now I'm
Steer clear.
possibly be a part of an aviation crew that involves a Black Hawk. So it's that could scare some people, but at the same time it's like
Man, look,
yeah, literally.
I'll be honest. I'm a big conspiracy theorist, but at the same time, conspiracies aren't conspiracies when they're continuously proven true.
Yeah. What about that square on Mars? Have you seen that?
I haven't seen the square on Mars. No.
It's like some formation that makes a perfect square that NASA took photos of.
George
It's
Bush,
all
bro.
over the internet.
Granted, though, there's some shit on the earth that's like, this isn't man-made. But it is. Or they say, yeah, you're like,
100%.
dude, what?
100%.
Dude,
Dude, I would even put it as far as saying, have you guys ever been through Winslow and saw the crater?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
No. No. Do you know the story of how that was found? A
No.
farmer randomly found it on his land
Randomly
and
found.
used it as profit. I'm sorry. No. How
Yeah.
do you miss
Yeah.
a 2-mile wide crater that is a mile deep on your own land and find it years later? I'm sorry. There's something weird going on, dude.
Dude, it was an alien crash.
I think, dude, the government is telling us nothing.
Well, it's all these like people think they see UFOs, but it's just like crazy ass.
Well, I think some of them might be a couple UFOs.
But some
Yeah.
of them are like they make their planes look like UFOs,
Yeah, yeah.
like the stealth. what's that?
There were 3 pilots caught doing that. You can look it up. And I'm forgetting what state. It was on the West Valley. Not the West Valley, the west side of the country.
Oh.
3 different pilots got caught tricking out their planes, doing all this weird stuff, bro.
Not gonna lie, it does sound like somebody from Arizona would do that.
I would say Utah.
Yeah, or Utah,
Utah
or
would be-
fucking Nevada. You like drive through Nevada and then you see like a random billboard with an alien's face.
Dude,
Just like,
it could have been Nevada. I think it might have been
it mi-
Nevada.
yeah, dude. Well, yeah, that's where Area 51 is.
All 3 of them came from a tiny town, and I can't remember where. But
Yeah,
yes,
fucking
100%.
That's awesome, dude.
Joe Rogan, where you at? Get on the podcast, bro.
You know, one of my or me and my buddies were talking about this the other day. Like, you know about this is kind of weird, but you know that there's like you could like for a good amount of money, you got to pay a lot, but you could like genetically modify your baby. Like, you could like, I want it blonde haired, I want it blue eyed, and they'll go in and they'll fucking like genetically modify DNA and shit.
Man, I figured telling your baby boy that it could be a girl would be enough. There's something weird going on now, bro.
But like, yeah, dude, there's these like young parents that are like, oh, you know, we want to get pregnant, but we want to do it. We want to get pregnant with the perfect baby. So first couple things.
You sound like a Nazi, bro.
Dude, for real, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. But what we were first saying, like, the first thing we talked about was like, so what if that becomes a norm? Say that becomes a norm. Now everybody's going to be genetically modified to be hot. So then what is hot? So then you don't even have like there's no scale of that. But then another thing we talked about is that's stuff that is being used in the real world. Imagine the shit that we don't know about that is also being done. Like, I'm sure there's been interhuman species fucking like a pig and a human genetically baby, and then it like came out all fucked up and they killed it. You know what I mean? Like, there has to be stuff that's going on behind the scenes that we can't even fucking imagine.
Man, I'll be honest, I'm not surprised. Simply because, I mean, look, I'm like doing everything I can to like speak my mind, but not be like, you know, make it seem like I'm part of a political party. Like, I'm not.
No, I get it.
I'm so independent. I think that government shouldn't be involved in marriage.
No.
Do I understand it? That's up to you. I mean, whatever you got going on within your own marriage, you know.
I don't give a fuck.
Open marriages, if you're gay,
That ain't me.
more power to you.
You ain't
bro.
me.
I'm not you.
Yeah, exactly.
But there is one thing that I don't know if I can stand behind, and it's about the youth of this country, dude. If you tell a 3-year-old that he can chop off his genitals
Right.
and become a lady, I'm sorry, dude. When I was 3, I swore I was Spider-Man.
Yeah.
I could have sworn,
Dude,
I had powers.
I was Superman. I get it. And then I was a werewolf.
It's just like, you know, let kids, you know, let these kids be kids, bro.
Yeah.
And we live in a day and age where everything is questioned by the people who have questions.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, 70% of the country has no questions.
Right.
That's a lot to think about.
Right.
And you're smoking that. I'm not.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking about that. Like, hang on a minute. Whoa.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
It's a lot, dude.
Yeah. No, it's crazy, man.
I don't know. I believe in the power of the youth because there's a child's brain is so malleable, and whatever we put in their heads is what they're going to carry.
Well,
carry with them.
Another thing that we were talking about the other night was the internet is about the worst thing for our generation that is ever. I mean, dude, there are benefits to the internet, but they don't outweigh the cons at the fuck all. Because, I mean, I don't want to be all weird or anything, but, like, there's 8-year-old kids getting their hands on fucking internet porn.
Yeah.
And that's just not normal. It's just not fucking normal.
Don't give your kids iPads.
Yeah, exactly. It's crazy. But it's just like there's kids that are like getting introduced into this shit way younger than it used to be. It used to be like when you were a kid, you might find your dad's magazines. Maybe. And it's just a picture of a set of boobs. And you're like, what is that? And that's the farthest it went. But now it's these kids, they have unlimited access to videos of stuff that you can't even imagine. It's fucking mind-boggling.
Dude, I'm that's so funny you bring that up, dude. I'm uncomfortably open about that kind of stuff. Have you ever heard of the term porn kills love?
Yeah, I've heard of it, yeah.
That was a big thing that I was advocating for a long time. And before that, dude, I grew up in a generation where porn was not easily accessible.
Right.
Necessarily.
Right.
We had the internet. You looked that stuff up. There was one site for it, you know?
Right.
Dude, in personal experience, that stuff will mess with your brain.
No, I know.
Porn will mess with your brain.
Dude, hey, I grew up in the generation of it's easily accessible.
Yeah.
I grew up in the dude, I could grab it in 2 seconds.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's another thing.
But that's just the thing, like the internet, man. I mean, could you imagine living in a world without the internet? I can't imagine it not being like. I feel like this is the most convenient device in the world, but I feel like if 100%. I didn't have it in my pocket for a day, I would feel more connected and I'd feel more in the moment than I ever would. And that's like the whole point of life, right?
Dude. There's some truth coming out on your first episode. I'll tell you that much, man. I mean, I dream of the day where we can have the convenience of the internet without the internet.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's just a tough thing to ask for. And then it's another thing you can think about. It's never going to go away. It's always just going to build and build. I mean, AI's building that. We don't know where that's going to go. But, it's one of those things. I've grown up where, when I was a kid, the fucking Wii U, or not even Wii U, the Wii was like
just the Wii
was the greatest technology that has ever come out in this world. And now I could play, if I wanted to, I could play like computer games on this.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
You can have Grand Theft Auto 5 on your phone.
Right. Yeah, it's ridiculous.
When, dude? Like when?
Right. And now we could put on goggles and we're transported into different worlds.
Yeah.
And we're playing, I'm a Jedi. It's like, I mean, you know what? I don't want that to go away.
I want to be a Jedi, bro.
Hey, man. Ever since I was a kid, bro,
Star Wars rules,
just looking across the room.
Way. If anybody has anything to say against that, don't go to him. Come to me, because I'll debate you.
Dude, I swear I moved the pillow.
Bro, dude, the fork moved. I swear.
I fucking swear, bro. You weren't looking.
You didn't see this, bro. My lightsaber. Don't even get me started, bro.
Oh, bro. Me and my girlfriend are gonna go to Disney.
Don't.
I know I'm not gonna get the lightsaber, but I'm gonna look.
this is the funniest part.
Are you talking about the
Dude.
Pixel ones?
Bro,
the ones that are
I
like
know the
$600?
site. I know the site. No, screw the $600.
Yeah.
You can spend $300 at Disney.
Right.
You can get a lightsaber that's worth $500 more for $100 less. And I know the site. Don't go to Disney.
You got to give me your hookup.
You can bring your lightsaber to Disney.
Right.
But it's gonna look a lot better than everyone else's.
Fucking
I'll tell you
A,
that
man.
much.
I love that
I'm
we're
not
talking
kidding.
about. I love that you share the lightsaber love. I love that
Dude.
you share the Star Wars love. What's your favorite Star Wars movie?
Yo, this is a hot take. This is a hot
Okay.
take.
Before you say anything, it better not be one of the sequels.
It's a prequel.
Okay, no, I love the prequels. That's good.
You ready?
You're
You
gonna say
ready?
the Phantom Menace?
Attack of the Clones, bro.
Attack of the Clones. That is a good movie, but
Clone
that's
Wars or whatever it is. The second one.
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, no, that is a good
100%.
movie. That is, out of the prequels of my favorites, mine's Revenge of the Sith.
Yes.
That one's great.
It's amazing.
It's great. You got the battle at the end, the lava. You're the birth of Darth Vader.
When that movie came out, my mom refused. She was a big Star Wars fan, bro. Huge.
Yeah.
And my mom's younger brother passed away, and his favorite movie was Star Wars. He knew every single word to Empire Strikes Back.
Yeah.
Every word. And she swears that I got that from him. But it's a weird thing, dude. When Revenge of the Sith came out, she refused to let us see it until we were old enough.
What?
Yep. And it was, I mean, dude, Anakin's scene where he...
Yeah, he gets pretty dark.
Dude,
and he
gets
kills
dark,
the kids?
Man.
Yeah, it gets dark.
I mean...
The
Not
youngins?
even the kids, just the burn scene, bro.
Oh, yeah.
It was, I mean, that's a brutal scene.
It's pretty brutal.
You see him on fire.
Right,
Like,
yeah.
And he's screaming in agony. But I think the reason the second one is my favorite is because you get to see not only the innocence of Phantom Menace with Anakin
Yeah.
and the dark side of Darth Vader all in one movie.
Yeah, you do get like some of the best Anakin scenes in Attack of the Clones.
100%.
Me and you know what? Not my girlfriend, my fiance.
Fiance.
Me and Mackenzie.
Announce it, bro.
Well, they get the picture now.
They got it now. Yeah, I know.
But she had never seen Star Wars, so we just started watching them, and so we're in the middle of Return of the Jedi right now. But
Such a great
after watching them, I think my favorite Star Wars movie is Empire Strikes Back.
Empire Strikes Back, bro.
It's iconic. I mean, you got fucking Luke just becoming a Jedi. You meet Yoda for the first time. You got Lando Calrissian coming into the picture. And then it's just it's the original crew. You got Solo, you got Baca, you got Leia.
You got them all, bro.
You got them all, dude. That's what. And you know what? I'm glad you didn't say to talk about the sequels. When I first saw Force Awakens, even I was a kid when it came, not a kid, but I was like 13 when it came out, and I was just excited at being a Star Wars movie. When they killed Han,
I know.
I was like, I'm
know.
done. This is fucked up. They bring these are the characters we know and love, and all of a sudden they're just murdering them off, and to introduce
that's
us
how you do it.
and introduce us to these mid-ass characters. The characters in the sequels are mid, like zero personality.
And think about all of them were disappointments.
Disappointments.
All of them.
Kylo Ren compared to Vader. It's not even in the fucking picture.
Dude, Professor Snape was not in Star Wars, okay? That's all I'm going to say.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean.
And look, I think Adam Driver is an amazing actor.
No, he's great.
Directors, what are the odds they listen to this? You messed up, okay?
Yeah.
You messed up
Dude.
Star Wars.
I think it was J.J. Abrams. I'm going to name the name. I think he did The Last Jedi. That was the second of the sequels. That was the death of fucking Luke.
The worst. The worst.
Dude, it was awful.
You can only get so far with really good CGI.
It was terrible. It wasn't even that. Dude, Look, going back, you know what I love going back to the original movies is the special effects, because I mean, not including the shit that George Lucas added in, like he added in like a prequel looking effects into the original movies when they released the prequels, but their practical effects, all the aliens that they had to make suits and shit of, look more real than a CGI fucking bullet, dude. Because it's something that's there. It was there in fucking on camera. Yep. They made it like that's why like I'm a huge fan of 80s like late old horror movies in general.
They put the
work in. That's the thing. Like John Carpenter's The Thing, and I'm fucking blanking on the name of the dude that did the special effects. It might have been Tom Savini, but I don't think so. But anyways, they like everything looks so real because it was real. They made it. And even if it moved and it looked a little like snapshotty, it's still like it looks creepy. It puts you in the moment. Whereas like a big CGI, like that's the thing. Like, what scares you more? Is it like a dude with a mask on chasing you with a chainsaw, or a big ass like bug in the street? It's like, oh yeah, the bug in the street that won't happen. That's not real. But the dude with the chainsaw, that can happen. That's a fucking real life
dude.
That's a real life thing that can happen. It doesn't happen a lot, but it happens.
Yeah.
Texas
Chainsaw Massacre, bro.
That's
that
don't even get me started on that movie.
They base it off of true events. That's
right.
What I don't like.
Right. Dude, I love that movie so much. Fucking what I love about that movie is everybody talks about how brutal it is, and it is brutal. But it doesn't show as much gore as you think. When you watch the original, like when he's hanging her on the meat hook, you don't see blood or anything, but you just see her her face in agony. It's like Psycho almost in a way. Like Psycho didn't have that much blood, but it's just disturbing. And the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre, in my opinion, is like it's the movie that captures the feeling of like grossness like you just feel uncomfortable the entire time, but it's like a good like in a good way. I don't know how to explain it, but you're just sitting there like, God, what is gonna happen next?
The endorphins, man. I'll tell you what. Did you ever see that movie Midsummer?
No, but I heard it was great. I heard it was great.
My gosh. Okay. I'm not gonna lie, 2 nights I couldn't sleep.
Really?
That entire movie takes place.
Isn't it like a cult? Like a cult type thing?
The entire movie takes place without the sun being down.
Oh, yeah.
Except for one scene.
Yeah. That's what I love about it.
The main character has a nightmare. Takes place at night. The rest of the movie is during the day.
I love when horror movies do that because so many horror movies are like, it has to be dark. It has to be night. No. When a good example is American Werewolf in London. You ever see that movie?
I have not.
The scene where he transforms, he's in like a brightly lit room, and he's just transforming into this fucked up wolf monster thing. But it's in a bright room, so you see everything, and it's like it's just pure horror, and it's just like everybody does shit in the dark, but when you have the brightness, it captures the moment even better.
Well, it's just, it's out of the ordinary. That's
right.
Why.
Yeah, exactly.
Because most people expect most horror movies to be in the dark.
Yeah.
Everything has to be dark. Conjuring, the Nun, anything.
Right.
Midsummer takes place in broad daylight.
Yeah.
And, dude, messes with your head. Really
I got to watch it, dude. I got to watch it.
Just, I don't smoke and watch it. Don't do it, bro.
I smoke and watch everything.
You don't want to smoke and watch this.
I will.
You'll be up for 5 days straight.
I will.
You know what? Unfortunately, I believe it.
What's your favorite horror movie of all time?
Dude.
That's a good, dude.
Wow.
That's
okay.
We could sit here and talk about horror movies because I love them.
Not going to lie. Favorite horror movie? Midsummer.
Really?
Because of the effect that it had on me.
Right.
What is a horror movie supposed to do?
Right, exactly.
100%. Right. It had the best effect.
So, yeah. For me, like with modern, if we're talking like modern, like movies that came out in the 2010s or now, my favorite, I gotta say two favorites. For story only is like, and it was scary, but the story, the plot is like one of the greatest plots in a movie period is Sinister and Black Phone. Both made by Blumhouse. Did you watch Black Phone?
I have not.
Dude.
Do I? Do I have to?
You have to. It takes place in like 76. And it's about this dude that like kidnaps children. And a kid gets kidnapped. I don't want to spoil too much, but like he's trying to figure out a way out, and then he gets like little clues from things. But dude, it's great. It's super good. And the same dude, so it's actually the same guy. So the main character in Sinister, you know, like the writer, he plays the bad guy in Black Phone. And he wears like this mask that's all fucked up. And I will say, like, I do like want to say this because every time I tell somebody about like a show I recommend or something that has to do with kids getting kidnapped, there's no like any like gross.
Good.
Yeah, I always make.
I might go hunting.
Yeah, exactly.
Did you ever see The Sound of Freedom?
No, but I know I need to because
it's one of the most real movies when it comes to knowledge about that kind of stuff.
Yeah. Without
it being R-rated.
What's it on?
Yeah, you could probably find it anywhere. Yeah, they were shutting it down in movie theaters because it exposed a lot about child trafficking.
That's so fucked up.
With what the government has been doing with it, and
that should be exposed, no?
Hey, come to my address. The Clintons were involved, and I don't care. They were.
Yeah.
And they man, dude, it's the biggest thing about that movie is that there's only one saying that people left with. And regardless of what you believe in, even if you don't believe in it, this saying holds so much weight. It says, God's children are not for sale.
God damn. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that.
Man,
fuck yeah.
It's, this. Have you ever seen The Passion of the Christ?
Yeah, but it's been a long time.
Long time.
Yeah.
The guy who played Jesus, Jim Caviezel,
yeah,
plays the agent in that movie.
Oh, okay.
And so it was his idea to make this movie. Every movie theater around the entire country was keeping it from playing, saying that their AC is off, the movie won't play, but every other movie was playing.
I've been in movie theaters before where it was like 98 degrees because they didn't have any AC, but they still played the fucking movie.
Yep.
Fuck that, dude. Fuck that.
I thought you were about to say something, Jason. I'm sorry. Yeah, no, it's disgusting. What? Oh, dude. Nightmare on Elm Street, all day, every day.
I got a hot take on this. I love the first one. But my favorite Nightmare on Elm Street is the third one called Dream Warriors. Have you ever seen that? It's called
I haven't.
Nightmare on Elm Street Dream Warriors. And it takes place in an insane asylum, and it's all these kids that are in like this insane asylum, but they're like it's merely more like a mental hospital. They're like they have like little disabilities or like depression, stuff like that.
I would lose it.
And Freddy starts coming into their dreams because Nancy's there. And it's so good. And Dokken, the 80s band Dokken, does the music for it. So there's a song called Into the Fire, I'm Falling. Then that's in the movie. And then they made a song called Dream Warriors, and it's like one of the greatest 80s ballads. You got to fucking listen. I'll show it to you, the songs after this, but dude.
Are you telling me that Freddy Krueger shows up in this movie, that song plays, and he slaughters children?
In a way, yeah. I can't tell you much, but
what?
It's pretty great. Dude, I'm telling you, the 80s for movie like plots and stuff, because like Quentin Tarantino, like and he's right, in the 70s, the movies that were coming out were very like story, like the stories where people wrote these stories and they wanted them to get said. Shit, in the 80s, it was just like, let's tell some badass shit, which is kind of fun. It's like,
What's your favorite Tarantino movie?
dude, I can't really answer that.
That's hard.
Dude, it might be basic. I might have to say Pulp Fiction just because I named my dogs Vincent and Jules.
That's valid.
But Reservoir Dogs is one of the greatest dialogue. Like, the dialogues in that movie is fantastic. And the scene with the cutting off the ear, like, you hear that? Like, dude, it's so good.
It is.
But then you got, like, Inglourious Basterds.
I was waiting for that one,
with
bro.
fucking the death of Hitler, the satisfying death. That's what I love about, like, he has, like, 3 movies where history is, like, he tells history but in a different way, like the way that it didn't happen. And it's so satisfying. So, like, Inglourious Bastard, Hitler dies. Django Unchained, Django kills everybody.
Is my all-time.
Dude,
my all-time.
It used to be, because I used to love dude, don't get me wrong, I still love Django. But after I started watching some of his old work and kind of getting into that, you know, like, I love crime movies and stuff like that, but I also love Westerns. I mean, there's a reason I got that. Django was like the big reason I got that.
Say when.
Yeah, dude. But, dude, then you got Django kills everybody, does all that, and then you got Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, where they kill the Mansons. And Sharon survives.
Brad Pitt,
bro,
nailed that
Brad
role.
Pitt might be one of my favorite drama actors.
He's my favorite pretty boy, I'll tell you that much.
Dude, he not only, I mean, he's in Inglourious Basterds.
Yeah.
He's in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, but he's fucking Fight Club, Tyler Durden.
Dude. World War Z.
World War Z's great. I mean, he's got so many good roles.
And Stallone's one of my favorites.
Oh, yeah, Stallone.
I'm not going to lie, probably my all-time favorite. I love Rocky. My mom was a big Rocky fan. Rambo was a big one for me.
Rambo, yeah, dude. Yes.
I don't know if you guys ever saw that recent one, 2018, Rambo Last Blood.
I didn't watch it, no.
The most barbaric movie I have ever seen.
Really?
If you think Rambo couldn't get any more brutal, watch that movie.
Oh, shit.
Man, it is so good. And
What about you, Jace? What's your favorite? Oh, sorry.
no, yeah, you're good.
Favorite movie?
No, favorite, like, drama actor.
Get close to that mic.
Drama, dude? Drama?
Favorite actor in general. Who's your favorite actor?
Adam Sandler.
Yo, I would accept that.
Hey, dude,
That's good.
Uncut Gems. He fucking killed it in Uncut Gems.
I have not seen that yet.
Dude, every movie he kills it.
Man, Billy Madison was my favorite one, though.
There are some misses, but he himself, even in the misses, are funny. But this just the writing.
And he's such a genuine guy. Like, you see him out in the streets on these videos, and he's dressed in fucking Andy shorts and like a t-shirt. Like, the guy does not flex his money whatsoever. He's just humble.
Yeah, Rob Schneider. Schneider, bro. He spoke at the event that I did the national anthem for.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And something that I thought was really cool was, obviously, a lot of Hollywood is fairly left.
Yeah.
And I did the national anthem at a fairly right event.
He has done shit with Charlie Kirk.
Yeah. Yeah. And I thought it was really cool to see that, because Adam Sandler has still not turned his back on Rob Schneider.
No, not
Because he knows that the friendship comes first before any of that.
Yep.
Adam Sandler is one of my favorites.
Mark Wahlberg is up there, too.
Dude, Wahlberg. Oh, my gosh. Pain and Gain.
Hot take.
Pain and Gain.
My favorite, my 2 favorite Wahlberg movies. Rockstar.
Still haven't watched it.
Dude!
What? No, yeah.
And fucking Boogie Nights. Have you seen Boogie
I haven't
Nights?
watched that one either.
You might, dude. That one's that's a movie full of sin. I'll tell you that much.
Man.
It's a lot. It's about the porn industry in the 70s,
Oh, dang.
and it gets dark, but it's like it's funny in the first half, and then it kind of gets dark. But it's just, it kind of is like it kind of runs like a Quentin Tarantino movie, not made by Quentin Tarantino, but it kind of has that vibe. It's definitely worth the watch.
I'll watch
It's
it.
very worth the watch. And
What was that-
Rockstar's worth
What was
the
that
watch.
one? Father Stew. Have you guys seen that one yet?
No.
With Mark Wahlberg.
No.
True story about this dude who had just no direction, becomes a priest. Dude, it's really interesting. Really interesting.
What about So I like Wahlberg in action movies.
Yes.
Like fucking like Lone
Oh.
Survivor. The sniper.
There it is.
The sniper, right?
No, you're thinking of American Sniper, but that was Bradley Cooper as Chris Kyle.
What was Wahlberg in that?
He's Marcus Luttrell.
Marcus Luttrell, Lone Survivor. Yeah,
And you've seen that, right?
Yeah.
that's one of my favorites, man.
Dude, the story of Marcus Luttrell is insane.
So yeah, Luttrell talks about it on the Rogan podcast
Yeah.
in great detail.
Yeah, I've seen it. It's crazy.
And you can tell, like, when he talks about it, he's got that look in his eyes, and he's like, I could tell why he didn't want to put this in the movie. He did not want to sit there and watch it and relive it, dude.
Right, yeah.
Mark Wahlberg did such a great job.
I will say, though, they kind of, like, Mark Wahlberg did a great job, but Marcus Luttrell's, like, 6 foot something.
Yeah,
And Mark Wahlberg's, like, 5'8" or something.
Marcus Luttrell was a beefy dude, man.
Dude, have you ever, and this is no hate on, like, I would have done the exact same thing, but have you ever heard, there was a story that happened, somebody broke into Marcus Luttrell's, like, backyard
Yep,
and killed his
Yes!
dog.
and he chased
And he
after
chased
him.
him after him, and then there's video of the 911 call, and he's just like, I'm chasing after these dudes that killed my dog. Y'all better get here. I'm going to fucking kill these boys. Or
Yes!
something like that. And I'm like, yes, fucking sir, bro. Lay your hands on my dog, see what the fuck happens. Here, I got to pee real quick.
That is an American patriot right there. And he's seen stuff, bro. You know he's seen stuff. Actually, you said you have to go run to the restroom?
Yeah. You need to go?
Yeah.
Go? I'll vibe here on my own.
Jace, give a word from the sponsor.
Twisted fucking T, that's what it is.
Twisted Tea, I
Twisted
wish.
Tea spon-
So while I'm taking this pee break, Chloe, don't look over here. I just wanted to say that if you visit Rankest Rope, ranchwear.com, and you find yourself something that you want to buy, you use promo code Trey Friddle, all caps Trey Friddle. I repeat, Trey Friddle, promo code Trey Friddle. You get 15% off of whatever you want to get from Rankest Rope Ranch Wear. Link in bio. We're going to put the link in bio for Rankest Rope Ranch Wear. You have a code with them, Chloe? So if you go on Rankest Rope Ranchwear, use promo code Trey Friddle and not Chloe's promo code. Use promo code Trey Friddle for Rankest Rope Ranchwear.
I think I'm actually secondhand high from Trey right now.
Oh, yeah? Ooh. What happened? The clip broke? Oh.
This is our intro back.
This
into
is a riveting conversation.
This is great, bro. Hey, I'm here for it,
I'm just
bro.
fucking around.
Here for it, dude.
Here in a little bit.
Stick around. Don't leave. You're good. The more the merrier.
Yeah, dude.
What is
What
that?
is it?
Oh, it's We the Pe. Yes. I've heard about that.
That's
Yeah,
a drink
no.
company?
Yeah. So
Is it like beer? Or
Dude.
is it carbonated?
Yeah, it's a hard cider. Stillery actually sells that.
Carbonated?
Tell me what it tastes like. Don't read it.
Stillery has those
I love apple pie.
out at the bar. I mean, for me, like,
the backwash that's left in this. I'm not drinking your backwash.
no, you get the last taste of like what's in there, pretty much. But it like even then, dude, that great drink.
It's made in Arizona. Shout out Arizona.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Not too bad, huh?
We the people.
It's a saw, dude.
Hard cider.
It's a saw,
Sponsors.
dude.
Dude, dude. There's a Just Flower Las Vegas Weed Company sponsor us as well. That'd be lit as fuck.
Yeah, man, not quite for me, but hey. No, Twisted Tea, though. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Dude, let's get you sponsored by Twisted Tea.
That'd be great. I would be, dude, I'm down to get sponsored by anybody. I'll be sponsored by anybody.
Well,
How cool would it be if I was, like, sponsored by, like, Kroger?
if you were sponsored
Like-
by Kroger, I'd
like, I'm
ask for
just-
the discount on my groceries,
There's
bro.
just
No, we need
like,
that right
a
now.
picture
We need it
a
now.
picture of me on a Frosted Flakes box just fucking this is delicious. They're great. Be great, dude. Be fucking fantastic.
What's that cereal? Oh my gosh. It's the Frosted Mini Wheats or whatever they are.
Oh, Frosted Mini Wheats.
Is that what they are?
Yeah, that's by
literally- Kroger, right?
Yeah, I think so. They're fucking bomb.
Dude, they're so good.
So good. When
My mom is a big health nut, and she's just like all about that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Like Honey Nut Cheerios, bro. Good for your heart. I'm still trying to figure out if there's a catch to it. No, it's true. That stuff is good for your heart, bro.
Honey Nut Cheerios or just straight up Cheerios?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah, dude.
I don't know. I think I would have something to say about that.
Well, we'll see what RFK says.
What about Honey Bunches of Oats?
He is. I got to respect the guy.
Isn't RFK's about the weed? I know that, right?
Is he?
I think he is.
Is RFK about the weed?
I think he is for the medical reasons. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't
he
pay
was-
attention to that.
Yeah,
stuff.
no, yeah, for sure.
Don't
I know
listen
he-
to me.
I know he was a devout, formerly a Democrat.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I get
school Democratic, like
very, very old school. He was all about, you know. I mean, technically, what they stood for before was what Americans stood for, you know. And there's a lot of things that Trump said that people are getting so mad over that Obama said the same thing in 2008 type of deal. But, you know, RFK, yeah, no, he did a complete 180 with his party change. But like you said, his party was not the same as what it used to be. And so I think he might be about the weed, bro.
Yeah.
He might be about the weed.
Fucking, not a lot of people talk about it, but like in the 90s and shit, when Trump was just known as like a billionaire and shit, he was a Democrat.
Yep.
He was like a devout Democrat.
Yeah.
And, you know, I don't know if you've ever seen this, but when he first was running for presidency, he went on The View, and everybody on The
God.
View was like, our good friend, Donald Trump.
J.
And they're like
Trump.
giving him hugs and shit.
The moment he spoke his mind, everyone was like, oh, we never liked the guy. I said, wow. What a time to be alive.
Dude, that's great.
They're eating the dogs.
Abu Bakr al-Baghdadi.
Dude, Jason and I, we were on our way to the Green Day concert, and out of nowhere, we were doing the impression, and he goes, they're eating the kids.
Oh, God.
And he went, wait, he didn't say that. Yeah, dude. No, I remember when Trump first ran, it was just like everybody thought it was a joke. Everybody. The moment he announced it, he was like, I got a small loan of $1 million.
Yeah.
And everyone's like, a small loan? You're so mean to the people who are working class. That's not a small loan. And I remember thinking the same thing for a long time. But then I thought, I'm like, dude, his dad...
I don't know what you're asking me for. Oh, I appreciate that.
What's going on?
I remember right after he said that, I'm like, oh my gosh, like, what a rich pig. This is so ridiculous. And then I was like, wait, by the time his dad gave him a small loan of $1 million, that was a small loan
Right.
for his family.
Right.
When he was younger, all he said was like, I'm not gonna run for president.
That's all he said.
Well, dude, here's the thing, bro. In my opinion, he is a goddamn billionaire.
Yeah.
Was a goddamn billionaire.
Yes.
So $1 billion is way bigger than $1 million.
100%.
There's only like 3,000 something billion.
Did I say $1 billion? in
No,
that
you said
quote?
$1 million.
Yeah.
No, and that's right.
It's like, yeah. I mean, you got 100
Right.
of those, bro.
It's funny. I love, I have certain opinions, but here, like, when it comes to me and politics, every time I talk about politics with somebody, it's like, dude, I play guitar and sing for a living.
Exactly.
Nobody needs to know what the fuck I'm like. They don't need. I'm not here to preach. That's not what I decided to do with my life. If I did, I would have been a politician and lied to everybody.
Make them think that they're about to get something, bro.
Yeah, exactly. But no,
Yeah. Dude, it's...
I just wish a lot of people had that. Like, there's so many people in the mainstream that feel that it's their need, even on both sides. It's their need to, like, push their narrative onto everybody else.
Thank you, Diddy, for letting us know who to listen to.
You know.
I'm sorry. I'm getting way too touchy with this stuff. It's true, though, dude.
It really is.
It is.
That
That's-
Diddy shit is funny.
Dude,
I can't remember what comedian I was watching. I think it might have been Chappelle, but he was like, "I don't think I've ever ran out of one bottle of baby oil."
he's like, you got two? Won't ask questions.
yeah, exactly.
300?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yo, yeah.
dude, Kill Tony's such a great show.
Oh yeah.
All of them, bro.
Oh, Adam Ray.
He does
Yeah.
that, and he also does the Dr. Phil.
Yeah, he does
Yeah.
Dr. Phil. Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out Kill
Dude,
Tony.
oh my gosh. Yeah, dude. Shout out Kill Tony, bro.
Shout out Kill Tony. Tony.
Did I tell you guys I opened for Casey Rocket?
what? You open for
You
Casey?
didn't
Rock?
know that I do comedy shows too?
No.
I don't do stand-up.
What do you do?
At Tempe Improv, I have been scheduled at 3 different comedy shows.
So you just play music?
I opened up the show playing music. I play.
Wow.
I play a bunch of funny songs, and I opened up for Casey Rocket.
That's lit, bro.
dude. It was so cool. He was such a nice dude.
Dude, next time you have one of those, let me know. I'll be out there, bro.
Well, what the coolest part is, I can get you guys in.
Yes.
Don't say anything other than what I just said right now, because I don't know if I'm supposed to say that. But yes, I'll get you guys in.
Dude.
Whatever show you want. Happy birthday.
That is funny. That was funny.
I hope he. Yeah, no, I played that in front of my mom one time. To someone who it was their birth. Yeah,
Yeah.
And I decided to change it. I'm like, you know what? Maybe my mom might be right, because I talk a lot about like people selling sex to sell records,
Yeah.
and I don't like that. I don't even want to mention sex. So I'm like, I hope you get drunk tonight.
Yeah.
So. But yeah, dude. Casey Rocket was was a hoot.
Oh, yeah. He's funny as shit, man.
He was a hoot.
It's funny with Happy Birthday with Us, every time somebody asks, I actually have made it a point not to learn anything, because I like it to be our thing where it just sounds like me and my dad drunkenly slurring. We're just like, Happy Birthday. We try to get everybody into it.
Favorite?
Oh,
dude,
shit,
favorite
man.
comedian.
Shane Gillis is great, but I can't say of all time, because there's been so many of all time. Dude, he's my favorite right now. I would say, so he, for the last fucking 20, in the last 15, 10 years, Shane Gillis, I think, is the GOAT that has come out.
Tires.
Oh, yeah, the Tires
So
is
funny.
fantastic.
Oh my gosh.
It's so good.
My parents hate it.
Dude, I thought it was
hysterical.
I thought it was a masterpiece. Shout out Shane Gillis.
Yeah.
Fucking great. Dude, Chappelle's got to be in the list. Chappelle is he's so good, because it's
100%.
like, even if you don't agree with him on everything, he's a very well articulated dude, and it's like he will fire some of the funniest jokes you've ever heard in the middle of saying something deep and real. And the Chappelle Show alone,
Dude.
I'm Rick James, bitch. All that you can't fucking come on.
You know what? It's funny because Chappelle recently, after President Trump won again, he had one of the realest conversations on SNL.
Yeah, and
with a camera.
He did that the first time he got elected.
He talked about the taxes.
He was like, he said, and the first time he got elected, he was like, if you don't disagree with if you disagree with Donald Trump, whatever. I wish him the best of luck because anybody that does this needs the most luck in the world.
He said, regardless of what you believe, President Trump, we're counting on you.
Yeah, exactly.
You're in charge now.
Yeah, exactly.
Dude, this country needs that mentality.
It does. It does.
Because 15 years ago, that's what we all thought.
Right. Right. I mean, you gotta just put. You have to have trust in the fact that stuff will go on. Time will. This too shall pass. And it'll be fine. Shit'll be fine.
Dude.
Trey, what I thought right now is we gotta bring him to the reunion.
Yeah, dude. I got a family reunion every year.
Up north?
Yeah, it's
Camping trip?
Hutch Mountain.
And you do the worship service, right?
Yeah, we do a church on Sunday,
100% down.
and then Saturday we wake up, we go to skeet shoot, and we do a skeet shoot tournament, and then we come back to. I won it last year. I'm a fucking
I'll be there.
badass skeet
I'll
shooter,
be there.
and I'll whoop your ass,
Try me.
dude.
Try me, bro.
Bro, don't underestimate the kid.
I'm not underestimating anybody.
Kid.
I'll walk in with one mentality, bro. You let me know when.
Dude, I'm pretty good at it. July. It's like the last weekend of July.
I could pull that off.
Let's do it. Let's
I
bring
could
you
pull
up,
it
dude.
off.
Because then, and that's not it on Saturday. So Saturday we come back from that, and then everybody kind of chills out and makes food because then we have a giant banquet. And then after the banquet, everybody brings something, and we have an auction. And then after the auction, they have horseshoes, if you want to do horseshoes. Cornhole's on Friday. And then they have Texas Hold'em at night. And then Sunday morning, everybody's got church. And then,
Dude, I'm here for
and
it,
I always
bro.
sing a gospel song at church. So if you're there, me and you are duetting that shit.
Man, I do a lot of gospel. They've been to a couple.
You got to teach me the ways because I only know a few gospel songs. And I've gotten my way by it, but I feel like if me and you worked on that, that'd be fire.
Because I don't know if you knew, but I had a ministry background for a long time.
Oh yeah.
So I did a lot of worship ministry. I mean, literally for 6 years straight, I was a worship leader. But my opinion is I'm like, dude, first off, Jesus never said who he died for. Think about that one real quick. Jesus never said who he died for. He died, bro,
He just
for
died.
everybody.
Yeah.
For everybody. Doesn't matter where you're coming from. And there are a lot of people out there that genuinely believe. I had a conversation with my buddy today. One of our former youth pastors apparently believes that God chooses from the beginning who goes to heaven. And I can't grasp any of that.
Yeah.
Because how do you know?
Right.
How do you know? What if this guy is a mass murderer? Are you saying that this guy is... He was already chosen to go to heaven from the beginning? But you do nothing but honor God, and you fulfill every plan that he has for you. And you're in his workmanship. And, how do you know? That's a mentality I can't get around, dude. And my favorite place to sing gospel songs are in the bars.
Yeah.
Because who needs it most?
Right.
You know?
When we heard you play Gratitude,
Yeah. Yeah.
That's the thing. I every time I hear a good gospel song, I'm like, man, this is a really good song. But I just didn't grow up in I went to church when I was a kid, but I didn't grow up singing gospel songs. My mom did, and I learned some of I know In the Garden because of my grandma.
Classic, bro.
And that's the thing. I know a lot of like classic ones.
Yeah.
And then I know that it's not like a traditional gospel song, but one that I've done at the Reunion Church is "By Your Grace" by Cody Johnson. You ever heard that?
Dude,
I've done that.
I covered that one back in 2021.
It's a good tune, man.
I've only played it once.
Yeah.
One time.
I've only done it twice, and it was at both reunions.
Have you ever heard of Brandon Lake?
I've heard of him. I haven't like listened to him much and stuff, but I've seen like his shows are huge.
Yeah, so they were referencing
Huge.
A Brandon Lake song that I do called Gratitude. And it's man, dude. There's something about that song that just makes you truly think about what you've been your whole life, what you've been ungrateful for, what you have been grateful for in general. And it's by the end of the song, you realize that you just cried out when you sing that song.
Trey, when you watch the video, when I tell you he moves the stadium, he literally moves the stadium.
Dude, it's the lyrics are just, it's amazing. He's such a great songwriter. Dude, at the inauguration when Theo Vaughn fell out, oh my gosh. Did you ever see that?
Yeah, dude, the chair broke. Wasn't he sitting next to the Pauls?
Yeah, he was right in front of Logan. And Logan had a video rolling. He was like, "Guys, I want to let you know, I didn't just start filming this.
Right.
I was filming the entire day."
Right.
And that video was cropped. Theo just crashes in that chair. And he goes, "Hey, man, you get that on video?" Sure enough, he got it on video.
I love that guy.
Dude.
You know, I talk about another like new goat of comedians. Theo Vaughn's great. He's fantastic.
Amazing. No words. I have no words to understand what goes through his mind.
Right. Dude, I know. It's crazy.
Yeah, no, there was oh my gosh, I drew a blank. No, I don't even know where I was. All right. Have you tried Alpha Brain yet?
No, but
Dude.
you were telling me about it the other night. I've looked into it before.
Gotta try it, bro. Oh my gosh. So I was adamant about finding something that would help me with focus and memory.
Right.
Because I had major brain fog and I couldn't write for a while. Just so many different things. I popped the Alpha Brain, and that same night at the gig is when we finished Whiskey Before Noon.
Right, yeah.
Blew my mind. Dude, you have to try it.
When is that going to come out, by the way? Do you know?
We are working on releasing the EP, hopefully, by the end of this month or in March.
Yeah.
It's hard.
Yeah. Dude, hey, you don't have to tell me.
man.
So we started working. We're working on our first full-length record right now because we have a little EP out, but we're working on our first full-length. And we got almost everything written, and we were like, at first it was like the goal was we want to get it done and released by December of 24. And then obviously, like, we just, it's because we're recording it all on our own, and then we're getting mastered by somebody else. You know? Because we've done it before and it works out. We find our sound is better that way because we went to a studio once on our EP and it just didn't work out the way we wanted it to. So
Yeah. You know what? The right timing comes, bro.
No, it does.
It's gonna happen.
It'll come. And we got like I'm stoked to get it out because we got some experimental shit on this. Like our first record was me of the songs I wrote when I was 17, stuff that I thought was just cool country rock lyrics, stuff that I feel like I hadn't had any like real experiences, you know. But
Yeah.
then now we got like stuff that I actually feel more of a like connection to.
There you go.
You know, like I feel like we have a song that's going to be on the record called Sweet Tea. That's like super heavy guitars and it has nothing to do with sweet tea at all. But when we were writing, when I showed the band the riff for the first time at practice, I was drinking a whole gallon of sweet tea, and that was it. We were just like, this song is called Sweet Tea, and it's a song.
It's so awesome.
It's a song that's like, it's almost like Deftonesy in a way. Like, I'm not singing high or anything, but the guitars are like super ringing out, but they're like heavy and stuff. And it's a song about like my connection to music, like me growing up and finding out that music was the thing that I love.
Yeah.
And then I got like stuff that's like very grunge sounding. And then I got country artist. And you know country artist. Country artist is a mixture of like
one of my favorites,
punk rock and Western music. And then my everything is like, it was very inspired by bands from Arizona. Like,
yeah,
I'm a huge fan of the Refreshments. And they're now called Roger Clyne and the Peacemakers. But the Refreshments, the two albums, Fizzy Fuzzy, Big and Buzzy, and Bottle of Fresh Horses, some of the best music ever, and it came out of fucking dudes from ASU. And they were great fucking songwriters, punk rock, but with folky kind of elements. It's that very, like, it's upbeat. It's like talking about the good in life. And I think a lot of music now doesn't, they focus on the negatives in life.
They do.
And with me, like, I got a song called My Own Life, which is a song that's it's about people that look too much into the insecurities about themselves, and they don't think about how thankful that, I mean, like, just the fact that we're all alive and breathing, because people die every day.
Yeah.
And shit. So, like, the chorus is like, why don't you
real.
Step outside yourself for a while and appreciate that you're living in this world. And I guess I don't see the things that are right in front of me.
Oh,
I got to live my whole life. Yeah, it's fucking super grungy. It's kind of it's very Nirvana influenced. I'll have to play it for you.
Yeah, dude.
But like, going back to My Everything, like, it was the first ever song that I wrote. It's a love song, and I always thought I would never be able to write a love song because every time I tried it was too cheesy.
Okay, yeah.
But then I started thinking, I realized that I was thinking too much about songs that I've heard before in the past, and not thinking about the relationship and the experiences that I've actually had. And when I completely separated that part of my brain, I started thinking about the shit that I've gone through, and it kind of came out of me like super quick. And it's, you know, again, like, inspired by Arizona bands like Gin Blossoms, The Refreshments, that kind of shit. But, yeah, I mean, just saying, like, the new stuff that I have, like, and I'm sure it's with you. As we grow, when we grow and we play more shows and we have more experiences, the music can get nothing but more genuine. You know?
Better.
Yeah, it'll get better. It'll get better, and the lyrics you are singing, you will feel more connection to than it'll just keep going because you live these experiences, and then you're able to write about them.
Yeah, I have so much more respect for somebody that has a terrible, terrible recording of their honesty.
Yeah.
Instead of a really good recording of somebody that's just singing someone else's song, bro.
Right. So, or just like singing a song that's written by 9 dudes.
Yes.
With the same keywords: truck, dirt, jeans,
Girl, I
beer.
know your favorite beer.
Yeah.
Because you told me and I bought it.
Oh my God!
That is a real
haven't
lyric.
thought about that in forever. I haven't
Think
thought about
that.
Oh, dude, you know what's one of my favorites is and baby, climb on up, and honey, watch the cup that I'm spitting my dip inside.
That makes me want to gag, bro.
It does.
Ew.
And it's singing it so fast that it sounds like he's saying "sticking my dick inside," which is kind of hilarious.
No.
But when I first heard that, I was like, no way this is a real lyric. There's no fucking way this is a real lyric. Dude, I was at the Stillery the other day setting up, and I heard a song that was on the radio that was like, it had, in this chorus, it was like, shoddy something, like it was like a Lil Wayne chorus in a country song. I'm like, dude, what is going on?
The moment you use the word shoddy, I know who not to hang out with.
Exactly.
That's, yeah.
Exactly.
And you know what? I'm talking about country music.
Yeah.
If you use the word shoddy in your country music song.
Right.
Bye.
Unless it's purely satire.
Yeah.
But, like, these guys ain't satire.
Yeah.
They're just trying to make a buck, dude.
I have a couple buddies that are rappers, and they've used the word shoddy, but it's like in a really intricate line, you know what I mean?
Right.
So, dude, if you're using the word shoddy in country music,
yeah, it just doesn't belong. It's just one of those things. It's just, it feels out of place. It's not like it's like a card. I mean, it's a cardinal sin, but in country music, but fucking. It's so out of place, it just doesn't make sense. So why even have it in there?
Yeah.
It just doesn't make any sense.
Dude, all right. So real quick. You killed it today at Roadrunner. All right?
Thank you.
I
Appreciate
want to make
it.
sure you know that. And so, first off, as a thank you of asking me to be not only on your first episode, but the first guest. Really appreciate that. I've never been asked that before.
Well, I'm happy we're here, man. Happy we can make it work.
Obviously, I'm guessing that we don't have any recording going on right now.
We're not recording? Are we recording on the computer, though? The audio's still going.
Audio's still going. We got the phone right here.
Hey.
You can post this clip.
Yeah.
You don't even have to post this clip. But if you saw me walking in with a little white box, I have a gift for you.
What?
Oh, shit.
Yeah, bro.
What?
Bro, you always come with gifts.
Dude.
What?
I have a gift for you. And this is not only a thank you, but it's also a huge shout out to the progress that you've made, dude. You have been ripping it up.
Bro.
You have been
now.
ripping it up around the valley and outside the valley. Keep making a name for yourself, dude. I believe in everything that you've been doing with your own name.
Thanks, brother.
The songs you've been writing. And I tell you what. Never mind. I'm not going to name drop. How about that? I won't name drop. I've been a little fired up with some drama stuff. So, man, you've been super authentic with everything that you're releasing. And
Thanks, brother.
every show you've been playing. So I want to go ahead and give you this gift. All right?
Dude, what the hell?
Go ahead.
Thanks, man.
Open it up.
This is crazy. What the hell?
Go ahead. Open it up.
Dude, no
I
fucking
swear.
way. You're lying to me.
I'm not lying to you, bro. I'm not lying to you, dude. You deserve that, man. And hearing you sing on it the
What
past
the
couple
fuck?
nights, hearing you sing on that the past couple nights has just been it's been an absolute blessing, and
Bro,
it's been so cool.
this is fucking crazy, bro. You can't fucking do this, bro. This is crazy.
Just to see you shining the way you are, bro, and you're staying authentic, and people love to hear it. There's a reason that the traction you have has been taking off. All right, so
Dude, we're gonna be the fucking dudes that rock this mic.
and
bro.
it was funny because today I was like, "Did you like singing on it?"
dude.
And if you said no, I'm like, "Dang, that
Dude, I loved it.
sucks."
I was literally talking to my dad, like, bro, we should get one of these.
Yeah,
But,
bro.
dude, this is this is
That's a great gift.
this is a lot.
Like
Thanks,
Yeah,
man.
bro, it's all good, bro.
That's fucking
I
crazy,
just, you know,
Brandon.
I believe in what you're doing, bro, and it's moving. Because for the people that are really pouring their heart out into everything that they're doing in this local scene, dude, there are a lot of phonies, man. A lot of phonies.
Oh, yeah.
And you know what? A microphone is where it starts. And the moment that I can make my own microphone, that you know what's about to come through my microphone. You know what's about to come through like your microphone, Trey's microphone, dude. It's a big deal. And
Dude, this is fucking crazy, Brandon. Thank you.
of course, bro.
Thank you, bro. This is crazy.
Congrats on the podcast, dude. And
Thanks for being on it, bro. Thanks for being
Of
the
course,
first guest.
bro.
You're always welcome, bro. You're always welcome to be on this
Thank you,
fucking
bro.
cast.
thank you, dude.
This is crazy. This is fucking too much right now.
It's not too much,
This
bro.
is too much.
Hey, no, you deserve it, dude. You deserve it.
Dude, I'm stoked to use this. I'm fucking so stoked. Because today, when I was singing through yours, or no, not even. The other day at Tom Ryan's when I was singing through it.
Yeah.
And I didn't even have monitors in, but I could hear the echo, and I could hear how, like... And I heard you singing through it. It's like, this fucking... that mic sounds great, and it looks...
cuts, man.
It looks bad fucking ass.
It looks great and it cuts.
This was fucking awesome, dude.
I had a blast.
You're always welcome on the fucking podcast. This, I think, went really well. I'm excited to do more. This is going to be killer, man.
It's going to be awesome, dude.
Fucking thanks for coming on, babe.
Appreciate you, brother.
Peace out, man. See you on the next episode.